Hi, and thanks for tuning in. Just Wood and Steel Sales and Design Center would like to go over some special ordering of our sheds today. So I am actually in our office, which is in Suite I in the Willowbrook Plaza, 373 North Willowbrook Road, Coldwater, Michigan, 49036. So this will also give you an idea of how to come and see us if you're interested in the shed. So let's take a look out there now. Also, if you ever come here and you see anything like this or anything like that, we try to be staffed at all times here. We are open 7 days a week, but if you get that message for some reason, obviously the sales lot is right over here where the buildings are. So we'll take a quick walk out there. Prime example of why you look both ways when crossing the road. Okay. So we are next to Big Lots too. That's Big Lots right down there on the corner. Alright. So here are the sheds, cabins, barns, garages, cabanas, what have you, right behind this big snow berm. So anyways, with it being basically mid-February, our current lead time to get a custom order built is 3 to 4 weeks. That will increase as the weather starts to turn to spring and we get more orders in. So I'd like to go over today some options if you're thinking of putting an order in. Right now you're looking at middle March. So that would be considered heading into spring. Alright, let's traipse over this pile of snow. Now if you do come in, obviously you'll be coming in from the other way. You shouldn't have this snow in your way. We try to keep it salted and plowed out here. Alright, so here's the display lot, sales lot. So obviously you can see we're back there next to GNC. So if you're here and you want to see us, we're in there 7 days a week. Alright, so all of our special order units that are 14 feet in width or smaller require 5% down if you're going to do the rent to own and 10% down if you're purchasing in full. In a full purchase price, the remaining 90% will be due at the time of delivery. In a rent to own, you will start making payments after the time of delivery. So here we have a nice 10 by 18 cabin. So in every one of our units, you'll see the required amount down to custom build one, $209.75. That's if you wanted this with, say, maybe some more windows or in a different color. And like I said, the main reason I'm going over some of these options today is getting to be springtime here in a month or so. Last year during peak time, we had a 6 to 10 week build time. So if you're thinking of getting something, I suggest doing it sooner than later. You're already looking at a mid-March delivery. By the way, all the units you see here are in stock. These ones all qualify for 0 down on the rent-to-own program if you set up automatic payments. We are supposed to be getting some new units in soon. I will keep you updated as always. Alright, back to custom ordering. So this is a cottage shed. Give me a second here. See if I can zoom out. Oh, I guess not while the video's in effect. Alright, so this is a cottage shed here. The back of a cottage shed. Let's go around to the front. There we go. Alright. So this livestock shelter is sold. Thank you to Charlotte. So let's say, for instance, you really like this style with the custom roof pitch, but maybe you really like that color or a different roof color. We can definitely do that for you. You know, we have 19 metal roofs, 17 paint colors, 17 trim colors, 7 polyurethane colors, T111 siding, different windows. That's a 3x3, $75. That's a 2x3, $65. Double wooden barn doors, steel doors, single barn doors. So many options for the same price. Meaning, if you love this unit here, but you don't love the color combination, for the same price, we can make it in any combination you want. Metal siding is free of charge if you choose to go that route instead of our 50-year LP siding. Delivery is always free within 50 miles. All right, so a unit like this would require $223 down. It is 0 down with automatic payments for this exact unit. But you can upgrade the flooring to the smooth flooring free of charge. You know, you can change the loft surround. Maybe you want them all on one end. Maybe you don't want one. Maybe you want a smaller one. There's no charge for any of that. Again, 3 to 4 week build time right now. Like I said, that puts us to mid-March. I know that's not probably going to be warm weather yet, but it's not going to be long after that, and by mid-March our lead time could be up even more than 3 to 4 weeks. So there's a 10 by 18 cabin, 8 by 12 side lofted barn, 10 by 20 side lofted barn. You can see we are missing quite a few units. They found their forever home. All right, here's some garages: 12 by 32 standard, 12 by 24 lofted. So we'll go and look at a 16-foot wide building, because that is the only one that requires more than 5% down, and we will go over that as soon as we get in there. This is our deluxe lofted model. It's our premium cabin model. Features a wraparound porch, nice architecture in the front. You can see both size windows on the front, 3x3 and 2x3. Steel locking entry door. Ooh, it's warm in here. All right, so on a unit of this size, anything 16 feet wide on the rent to own requires 5%, like everything else, with an additional $500 security deposit. Now, that being said, that money will get refunded back to you when you fulfill the terms of your agreement and pay the building off, or it will be applied to your last payment. Now, the main reason for this being pilot cars. Something this wide requires permits. Pilot cars, there's a lot of expenses in this unit. So if you were to decide you no longer wanted it or stopped making your payments, they would need not only some reimbursement for delivering it, but for picking it back up. So that's why 16-foot wide buildings, regardless of what style they are, require 5% down as well as $500. This is our most expensive unit. The down payment on this is essentially $1,200. So pretty much nothing is going to be more than that. All right. But if you do 14, 12, 10, or 8 foot wide, it is just 5% down. 12, 10, and 8 foot wide are 0 down with automatic payments. 14 wide is 5% down with automatic payments or mail-in payments. And 16 foot wide is 5% down plus a $500 security deposit, and that is for in-stock units as well. Now, if you're wanting to purchase 16 foot wide as a full cash price, just like anything else, 10% now, 90% when it's delivered. Now, the length doesn't matter as much as the width. So you could have a 40 foot long building as long as it's 12 by 40, 10 by 40, 8 by 40, not a common size. They would not charge you anything up front if you set up automatic payments. You can customize these buildings as well too. Here's a good example. This is a 12-foot wide by 16-foot deep lofted barn. This is exactly how the barn should come, but this one has been upgraded to include a secondary entrance, which we can see here in the form of a steel locking door, and it has the upgraded smooth flooring. This one is $231.25 down if you want to order at a different color, or it's $0 down if you set up automatic payments. If you're a cash buyer, it's about $462 now, the rest upon delivery. So it's that time of the year, again folks, where shed sales will pick up. I know not everybody wants to wait 2 to 3 months to get a shed. I suggest getting one in sooner. You will not save any money by waiting. Wood is up. We've already adjusted our prices, so they are not going to go down yet this warm season. So there's not much benefit to waiting other than getting caught in that long delay. So as always, we have these in stock. We're here 7 days a week in Coldwater and Fremont, fully staffed. All we do is sell sheds and metal buildings. We're not a car lot, we're not a hardware store. This is not a secondary business to us. We put this first. It's our primary source of income. We would love to help you design, create a shed of your dreams, or at least we would love the opportunity to earn your business. That starts with either a visit to either one of our locations or a phone call, 517-753-3210. You can visit justwoodandsteel.com. That's JustWoodandSteel.com. All right, now the last thing we'll talk about on the way back to the store, so once again we can go over how to get a hold of us, is 90 days same as cash. So 90 days same as cash is in full effect. Perfect timing. So I know that the lease to own, rent to own, any options like that for any business is never beneficial to the consumer, whether it's a car, a house, a shed, anything where you're leasing to own, renting to own, you're inquiring lease fees, rental fees. It does become more costly than purchasing up front. However, for everybody, that's not an option. Nice thing about us, there is no penalty for paying off the building early. You will not inquire any future fees, and there's 90 days same as cash. So if you were to pay off your unit within 90 days from the date of delivery, you would get it for the exact price of somebody who bought it in full. I know not everybody can pay it off within 90 days, but if you shorten your payments and you pay it off early, you will save money. This is a commission-based business. I do not make more money by you doing rent to own than by cash purchase. I do not make more money by you fulfilling the full terms with on-time payments and not paying it off early. So it does not benefit me. So I am upfront about that process. Happy to help you figure out the cost of ownership over different amounts of time if you want to budget to pay your unit off early. Do know everything except for this cabin is $0 down right now. And the cabana, I apologize. Cabana requires 10%. So they're all in stock. We have about 20 more at our Fremont lot. We're loading up beyond that. All right. So back to the business at hand. Let's say you're here, you're in a car, you're on foot, you're on a bike, whatever you're doing, you're running, you're jogging. I don't see that happening, but we won't rule it out. You see a building you like, you want more information. We do have signs in every unit letting you know where we are. But from that point, you want to get back in your mode of transportation and go ahead and head on over to our shop. I will take you there right now. You probably won't be walking, but if you do, there are some open paths that our plow guy sets up for us. So we are up here in between GNC and China One. We'll head that way now. Like I said before, if you show up and nobody's there, I truly apologize. I may be refilling brochures out on the sales lot. I don't leave, so I'm around somewhere. Alright. Be careful, guys. There's some ice here and there. This parking lot is salted, but watch your step. Don't want to see anybody get hurt. The concrete, or asphalt I should say, is not very forgiving. Alright, so you can see right here, we're coming up to GNC and China One, back where we started this venture at. Looking both ways, people fly through here. Alright, so here we are. 517-753-3210. Back at our office. Usually we're double staffed, so you'll probably never see this, but if you do, you know where I am. If you guys need anything, don't hesitate to call us anytime. Send an email, justwoodensteel@gmail.com. We're happy to help you. We're always here 7 days a week to make this experience easy for you. We're versed in the industry. We know a lot. You know, if we can't earn your business, we'll still make sure you get a good deal at the end of the day. I appreciate you tuning in. Shed season is upon us, so get those orders in. Contact us today. And as always, guys, stay warm, stay safe, and thanks for tuning in.